How about a real app? This is a good sample. How about a real app? Joe Flannery, the Vice President of Marketing from North Face, is here, along with Mark Bellinger, CTO and co-founder of Fluid. And they're going to come out and talk about the problems that they wanted to solve and how they solved them with Windows Vista. Hey, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Hi, Jim.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Hi, everybody. This is new for a guy from the North Face to be at the PDC. And I'm very excited to be here to tell you a little bit about the North Face. We're the world's premier supplier of authentic and innovative outdoor products. These are products that inspire and enable our customers to never stop exploring. The North Face was founded as an expedition brand, and to date, we sponsor more expeditions than all of our competitors combined. We've got amazing athletes like Pete Athens, the American who summited Everest more than anyone else. Pete's an amazing guy, but when he's up on Mount Everest, our customers can't experience what he's experiencing. We've got athletes like Dean Karnazes, the ultra-marathon man, who's running 270 miles at a time, but he's by himself. We also have thousands of products each season, 2,000 this season alone. Sometimes our customers have a hard time understanding the difference between a $100 tent and a $5,000 expedition tent. So we've looked at what's been successful for marketing for us, and the internet has been an astounding tool for us to use. So we briefed our friends and our web design agency, Fluid, to find opportunities for us to figure out how we can bring our customer and our content and bring them closer together and bring it to life. So Mark is going to show you something that's answered our prayers. Mark?
Thanks, Joe. So we've had the good fortune of being the North Face's agency for the past 3 years. In that time, we've been able to use rich internet application technologies to double overall sales volume for the North Face's website. We were able to do that by showcasing all of that wonderful content that Joe was just talking about via rich interaction technologies. A little bit about Fluid. We design and engineer rich user experiences. Accordingly, we partnered with Microsoft to take advantage of the next generation technologies within Windows Vista to realize this project. With Windows Vista, we're making the media happen. So what is this thing? It's a proof of concept C# app that's written with also XAML that's completely data-driven. Nothing you're about to see is canned. And so in that earlier demo, you saw a pretty cool thing with some video playing in 2D. How about some video on 3D? How about 3 videos in 3D?
About a
The longest distance I've run is 10 marathons nonstop, which is 262 miles. Run across Death Valley.
So as you can see, this is totally dynamic. We find this pretty amazing. This kind of 3D in video is something that's really not very easy for us to develop, especially in web contexts. And before we jump in further, first a confession. Prior to this project, we were web, not Windows app developers. And what we found was an incredibly powerful platform. We're really pleased with the results, and we think you will be too. So as you can see, rich media is really deeply integrated into the Windows presentation foundation. You've got ClearType overlaid on video playing full screen in the background. Integrating imagery, sound, video often involve just a single line of markup. We were able to introduce these great 3D elements to showcase the North Face's products. And diving into this other product, the Red Point jacket, you can see that the original video is rotated into the background onto that plane, and we've overlaid yet another video, a testimonial from one of the North Face's athletes, expanding on why he likes the product so much. That was all written in XAML, and it was very simple to do. So during the course of development, we found the Windows Vista platform to be a very flexible platform development. These user interface components right here, features, expeditions, technology that I'm circling with the mouse, these are all just list box controls that have been styled. They're the same control. That's incredibly important to us because we're able to rapidly change the look and feel of our applications without a lot of work. And yes, these are 2 video feeds playing within a list box control.
And if you think about the challenge that I just mentioned at the beginning, this is going to allow us to have that interaction with the customer. So they get the validation from an athlete, see amazing product detail, but also see a 3D animation on how the fabric technology works.
So according to what Joe was talking about, this is the product rotation. Pretty cool. Really important for online people to be able to see products at that level of detail. And this is simply an image montage control we wrote. It's the same control that you saw at the very beginning of the demo that showed the images fading around. And if you look really carefully in the background, that same control is still running, subtly reinforcing the North Face's aspirational brand. So we're going to have to go soon, but there's one last point I want to leave you with, and it's one of the most important for us, and I think it will be for you too, and that's on developer productivity. Tools that make us highly productive are critical to our success. And doing things like this kind of 3D and video mapped on it, was not practical on our previous projects. So for this project, remember I told you that we were web developers. The primary developer went from 0 Windows application development experience and 0 3D experience to this in fully functioning prototype form in a mere 6 weeks. That's simply astounding. And the productivity gains are only going to increase because of the new workflow development, where you have XAML separated for handling the layout, and then logic on this other side. So what you're going to get is that engineers can concentrate on code and let the designers worry about pixel twiddling. These kinds of deeply immersive customer experiences are what customers demand and are critical to success for online retail. Courtesy of Windows Vista, because of the deep media integration, the flexible platform we were able to develop from, and the resulting developer productivity gains that we were able to eke out, we're only going to be moving faster in this space.
We see a tremendous opportunity at the North Face, not only online with our website design, but also at the point of sale. With this content and this interaction, we're going to blow away our competition.
So we're sure you guys have some questions. We'll be in the exhibit hall if anyone wants to come by and understand how we built this thing. Before we go, we want to thank the North Face and Joe's team for the inspiration, and Jim and the Microsoft team for providing us with the tools to visualize it.
Thank you. Awesome.